Hey guys, what's up? It's Lakh and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a Q&A so that you guys can get to know me a little better. So yeah, I'm just going to run through a few questions. I have like 20 questions here on my phone. And so yeah, we're just going to go through them. I just got these questions like randomly off the internet and just like Q&A, get to know someone questions. So just so you guys can get to know me a little better. So yeah, I'm just gonna run through them and there's 20 of them. So yeah, hopefully by the end of the video you get to know a little bit more about me. But yeah, let's get started. Okay, so first question, and I made this one up. So the first question is, what's Lakh? So my username on YouTube and all my social medias is Lakh or J_Lakh. And so that's a combination of my first and last name. So my name actually is Jasmine. And so the J is for Jasmine, and then the Lakh is the first half of my last name. So that's how I got Lakh. So in high school-ish, a few people started calling me Lakh, and then it just kind of caught on. And then from there, I changed my usernames from my full name to Lakh, just because I liked it better, because I thought it was more like sleek and, you know, shorter, and I don't know. I just liked it a lot better than having my whole name. So yeah, that's where Lakh came from, but yes, my name is Jasmine. Okay, 2, how old are you? 22. My birthday is July 15th. I'm a Cancer. So yeah, I'm 22. Where are you from? I'm from California, more specifically Yuba City, California. So it's a very, very small town with a lot of Indian people. So yeah, if you know anything about Yuba City, you probably know that. But otherwise, people don't know where that is. But yeah, I'm from Yuba City, California, born and raised here. And yeah. 4, any nicknames? Yes, I do have a whole bunch of nicknames. So my nickname growing up, like my nickname with my family is Jesu. And then people, my mom also calls me Jazz. A bunch of my friends call me Jazz. Jazzy, Jay, Lakh. But yeah, I have like a couple different nicknames, but you can call me whatever you want. Ethnicity, I'm Indian, so yeah, I'm full Indian. My family is from Punjab, back in India, and by the time you see this video, I think I'm actually gonna be in India because me and my parents are gonna be visiting India, and by the time this uploads, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be over there, so yeah. Can you speak any different languages? Yes, I speak Punjabi fluently, and I can also speak Hindi. Punjabi and Hindi are very, very similar. I grew up speaking Punjabi just because that's our language, but Hindi is so similar to Punjabi. And so when I used to watch these like Indian soap operas with my grandma, they're all in Hindi pretty much, and so that's where I just learned Hindi from watching those shows with her and using the subtitles to see like what they were saying. And yeah, that's where I just learned, and it's so similar. So yeah, I can speak Punjabi and Hindi. Favorite color? Yellow, definitely yellow. Do you have any siblings? No, I actually don't have any siblings. I'm an only child, so it's just my parents and I. And yeah, it's growing up, I always used to wish I had an older sister, and even into my teenage years, I wish I had an older sister. But now at this stage in my life, I'm fine with it. Like, I'm cool with it. It's whatever. Yeah. 9, where did you go to school? So as far as college, I actually just graduated college back in June, so June of 2017. I graduated college. I went to UC Santa Cruz, so the University of California, Santa Cruz, for those of you out of state or out of the country. But yeah, so that's where I went to college, and yeah, I just graduated. I loved it there. It was a really, really good time, made so many good friends, and yeah, college was just really, really amazing. 10, morning or night person? Definitely a night person, but I'd have to say I don't mind mornings. I don't really hate mornings, I just like don't prefer them. So I'm definitely more of a night person. I like to stay up late, and I don't prefer to wake up early, but if I have to wake up in the morning, I'm pretty much okay. Like, I'm not like the devil in the morning or anything, but if people talk too much, then I get annoyed. But yeah, I would say night, but I don't really mind in the morning. 11, introvert or extrovert? I would definitely say I'm an introvert. In public, in the outside world, in my family and friends wise, I'm very like out there and comfortable and everything. But as far as like in public and with people I don't really know, I'm very introverted. Yeah, I'm super shy, and I'm sure you could tell from my earlier videos, but I don't know, I'm just like super shy, and it kind of sucks sometimes, but I just kind of learn to like deal with it and go with the flow. I get like super awkward sometimes, and it's just like I feel so awkward on the inside sometimes when I'm in public, like talking to someone or doing something, and then I think in my head, I'm like, oh my god, I'm so awkward. But it's just something like, I don't know, you just kind of have to learn to deal with and embrace, because what I've learned over the years is that not everybody is gonna be an extrovert. Not everyone is gonna be totally, you know, out there all the time. And some people are like that, but some people aren't. And that's just how we're different, you know? So I really had to understand that a while back in order for me to feel okay with myself, because I thought I was weird for being shy and being, you know, for what I thought was weird, but it's really not. So yeah, I'm pretty much an introvert. I'm really shy. When I get to know you though, like every other introvert, I'm really, you know, like myself and out there and comfortable, but yeah, it takes a little while. Favorite song? So my favorite song at the moment is for sure Love by Kendrick Lamar, and also The Way Life Goes remix by Lil Uzi Vert and featuring Nicki Minaj. That song, I just love that song right now. I just love the beat in that song. It is so good, and Nicki Minaj's verse in it, I love it so much. So yeah, those two are definitely my favorites at the moment. Favorite shows? So definitely my favorite shows are Scandal, How to Get Away with Murder, This Is Us. I love that show. I recently started watching it like maybe like a month and a half ago, and I like went through all the seasons or so far episodes or whatever, and so I'm like all caught up now, and I love that show. It's just so good. And also what I've been watching a lot every week too is Ball and the Family, so LeVar Ball and his family. I just think they're such a fun family. Whenever I watch their show, I always like feel happy. I don't know, they just seem like such a real family, you know, and they're just doing like things, and I don't know, they seem happy, and sometimes they go through bad things, but overall, I don't know, I really like the vibe of their show and the vibe of just like who they are, and so that show always like ends up making me feel really happy. So yeah, I really like that show. Piercing, so I obviously have my ears pierced, and then I have my nose pierced right here. It took me forever to get my dad to agree to get my nose pierced, because I wanted to get my nose pierced probably like, I don't know, when I was like a senior, probably in high school or something, or yeah, and then finally my dad let me get my nose pierced my freshman year of college in the springtime. So that's when I got my nose pierced, and I love my nose piercing. And I used to have a stud in before. I kind of alternate between a stud and then a ring, but I love the ring, like the hoop, so much. I just think the hoop on my face just really fits on my face. I just like it so much, and I just think, I don't know, it gives me that vibe that I want and that I feel like is me. So yeah, I love the hoop so much. 15, would you change anything about yourself? So I really enjoy and I'm comfortable with everything about myself, you know, like for the most part. But if there's one thing I could like just change and completely alter, it would be my hairline. I really am not a fan of my hairline, and it's because, okay, let me show you if you haven't already noticed yourself. But look, so my hairline, see, so I have like a little widow's peak, right? So this little part where it goes back and the widow's peak goes like this is fine. Like I like this part of my head. Like this side is a-okay, like love it, right? But then I don't know what the hell happened on this side. I don't know, like this is like a mistake. Like it's a mistake, because look how far this recedes compared to this side. This is my normal side, and then this side is where just like something went wrong and my hair just decided to like, whoop, nope, sorry. And so yeah, like I just hate the hairline so much. If I had to change something, I would change this damn hairline. Like it is so irritating to me. And like I wish it was the same, like I wish it receded back the same as this side so it would look normal. My forehead's already big enough, so just this receding so far back makes it look so ridiculous. And I like doing like looks like this where like I put my hair back like this, or like, you know, buns and stuff where I slick my hair all back, and I like doing those hairstyles, and I would do them more often if this wasn't such a big like irritation to me. But yeah, this is just so annoying, so I would definitely change my hairline if I could. 16, did you play any sports? Yes, I did play sports in high school, all of which I was not very good at. So I was like the type of person who put myself into a lot of things, even if I wasn't the best at it, which is maybe a good trait to have. I enjoyed everything I did. I just was not very good at all the things that I did. Freshman year I did cross country, which is kind of ridiculous sounding because I just can't believe I made myself run so much, but it was fun. I had a good time, but I just wasn't fast at all. So I don't know. I don't really know why I did it, but it's cool that I did it. So yeah. And then I also did track and field throughout the years of high school, and I didn't run, okay? But I did like shot put and discus, both of which I wasn't that great at, but I was like okay. And then I also played field hockey, which I really was not good at all. I was just like subpar. I was just average, or even a little bit lower than average. I just like wasn't good. And yeah, at the moment, that's all I can really think of. But basically, I did things that I wasn't really that great at. But moral of the story is just try your best and have fun. 17, when did you get into makeup? I got into makeup surprisingly really later on in life. I didn't start doing a full face of makeup up until the end of my sophomore year of college, into my junior year of college. So I didn't start doing like a full beat until my junior year of college, like in the springtime. So that was when I was 20 years old, and I'm 22 now. So it's weird, like I got into it really late. But when I did get into it, I just started liking it so much, and I started watching YouTube videos, and that's where I discovered YouTube in the first place. It's just my curiosity. And so yeah, I just started watching YouTube videos, and then I got better and better at it, and I was like, oh my god, I love this. So yeah, it was a later on discovery in life, but I really enjoy it. Weird habits. I do have a couple weird habits, or like two, what I think are kind of strange. So whenever like I'm thinking, I'm sitting, I'm just literally doing anything mindlessly, and I'll just put my finger right here, and I'll just like rub or like pat down on my hairline right here. So as I talked about my hairline being weird, so I have little hairs that stick up right here, and so they're kind of like spiky. So like I always put my finger on those little parts of my hair, and I don't know why, it just makes me feel calmer. I don't know. I just do that all the time. You could catch me saying that literally all the time. It's kind of weird, but yeah. And also another mindless thing I do, which my friends notice all the time, is whenever I'm sitting in a car, driving wherever, in traffic, at school, anything, I always go like this. I always put my thumb on the side of my palm like this, and I just kind of rub it and stroke it like this. I don't know why, it's just something about this feeling of me doing this that makes me feel just comforted. I don't know, it's really strange, but I just do this in any and every given situation. So yeah, that's a little weird, but it is. Yeah. 19, why did you make YouTube? So like I was saying, when I discovered that I really liked makeup, I started watching YouTube videos. So when I started watching the YouTube videos for a long time, I would watch them religiously. I watched YouTube videos on makeup religiously, and I didn't even know it was a thing. I didn't know it was a thing for people to make videos about makeup and actually, you know, do different things like challenges and like get ready with me's and story times and stuff like that. I really didn't know all of this existed and was a thing. So when I got into makeup and started watching the YouTube videos, for a long time, I didn't really ever think I would start doing it myself, but then watching more and more videos, and then I would tell my friends about what I watched too. So if they had any questions about makeup, they would always come to me because they knew I watched all these videos and I had that knowledge. And I would always tell them like, yeah, if you have any questions, ask me, because I know so much now. And it was fun for me because I knew nothing about makeup, and then all of a sudden, slowly, I knew so much. And so they would always come to me and ask me. And then after a while, my friends were telling me, why don't you start your own channel? Why don't you make YouTube videos? You know so much now, and you tell us all these things. Why don't you just make videos yourself? And for a while, I was like, nah, like that, I could never, you know, I don't even have a camera. I don't have lights. I don't have anything, you know, how am I supposed to do this? And then I don't know what happened. So last year in May was when I started my YouTube channel. I don't know, I just had so much inspiration one day, like one night I was sitting there, I just had so much inspiration, and I really thought to myself, and I was like, you can do this. You can literally do this too. Why not? What's stopping you? And I don't know, I just saw the light, and I just, like, these light bulbs were like boop, 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 boop everywhere. And I was like, oh my God, like, I could literally do this too. And so that same night I made my YouTube account. So I made my account, I made my cover art for my YouTube page, and I was like, okay, tomorrow I'm gonna start filming. And then that's what I did. And it's crazy, but my filming setup for the first time, I was in my small little room in my house in Santa Cruz. So this was my senior year of college, and I had nothing. So I just used my iPhone, and I didn't even have this iPhone 8 Plus. I had my iPhone 6 at the time. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna use my iPhone 6. And I watched a bunch of videos on how to start a channel and how to work with what you had. And so then I was like, okay, and I'm gonna film in the daytime when there's natural lighting. So I had a window in my room, and then I put books on the windowsill, and then I put my phone, like secured it somewhere on there. And then for a backdrop, because I was like, okay, what am I gonna use as a backdrop? I want something clean, because I don't want it to be looking messy in the background, because that will be distracting, you know? Even though the video was gonna be with what I had, I wanted it to be nice. I didn't want it to just be like messy, you know? So then what I did is I literally carried these heavy stools from our living room. So I carried 4 of these heavy stools. I carried them all the way into my room by myself, and then I put 2 stools here, and then I stacked the other 2 stools on top of those. And then I had a white sheet, like just a normal white sheet, and I put that on top of the stools. And then so it was like a little backdrop, like a makeshift backdrop, like a DIY backdrop, right? And actually first I put my gray blanket, and that I filmed the whole YouTube video, okay? My first YouTube video ever was the Kylie and Kim Kardashian lipsticks. I filmed that whole video, but it was such a terrible video, and me and my friends laugh about this all the time because my voice was completely different in that video, because it was my first time ever filming a video on camera, right? And it's just hilarious to look back at it because my voice was different. Like, this is how I sounded. Hold on. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Lakh, and today I'll be talking about the Kylie and Kim Kardashian West cream liquid lipsticks. And and what the hell? I'm not even joking. That's literally how I sound. Like no lie. That's how I sounded like. And so I edited 85% of that video. 85% of it. I was almost done editing it. And then I watched it a couple times, and I'm like, I cannot post this for everybody to see. I could not do that. Like, nothing in me would make me post that video, because it was just not me, and it was so terrible. And then so yeah, that was just a fail. And then also from that I realized that the gray background, the blanket, it wasn't working well like with my skin tone, so my face was looking really bright in the video and it was just not looking right. And then actually what I did is I was actually gonna go home or something that weekend, so I was like, okay, let me go home and film this video, because at home I have more resources and stuff. And so I went home and I filmed that Kim Kardashian lipstick video, which was not bad, you know, it's a little cringy to watch, but not bad. And then when I went back to Santa Cruz, I put the white sheet, you know, in front of the stools, and then so on and so forth. But yeah, anyways, that was a long story, but that is how I got into YouTube, and I love it so much. And yeah, it's just so much fun. So I'm so glad that one night I had so much inspiration, I did it, and I'm just so glad that happened. Okay, the last question, future goals. So I actually applied to law school just recently, so I'm currently waiting on hearing back from the law schools that I applied to. So I want to go to law school and I want to become an attorney. So that is one of my future goals. And then along with that, I still want to keep doing YouTube. And I'm sure things will change once I start law school, because it's going to be really rigorous and intense. But in terms of a long-term future goal, I do want YouTube to still be in my life, and I still want to be doing stuff like that. And yeah, later on in the future, I just want my, you know, I want to be an attorney and have my law degree, and I want YouTube, and I want to mix these things together and mix the things that I care about. So things like, you know, empowerment of women of color, of people of color, and making videos that do that, and then also doing work as an attorney that empower those people. So I want to kind of intertwine these things that I care about into my career and lifestyle in the future. So yeah, it's a work in progress, definitely, and it's not clear or, you know, a direct path or anything, but it's, yeah, that's what I want to do in the future. And alright guys, so those were the 20 questions, and I hope this video helped you guys get to know me a little bit better. And yeah, I just hope it was entertaining and you got to know some different things about me. And if you have any other questions, then feel free to leave them down below. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't already, then please do subscribe to my channel and like this video. And yeah, I'll catch you in my next video, and I'll see you guys next time.